All right. Um, Come again today. Today's date is 12 February 2025. 12 February 2025. Let's confirm if my mic is working. All right. I have a topic for us to discuss. Let's just discuss it. Secrecy of knowledge. Secrecy of knowledge. So what is secrecy of knowledge? It's so frustrating. I created this video. I'm trying to control myself. I created this video as I set my camera and I don't know that I didn't press my start button and I was talking for almost 45 minutes. It's just so sad. I didn't realize that I remember that I clicked it, but I didn't know that it didn't pick anyways. So I have to start it again, and it's very frustrating, but it's okay. It's part of those things. But I had to say that off to clear my chest so that I'll be able to focus well on the on the recording, because it started to affect me. Okay, now let's dwell into the topic today. Secrecy of knowledge. What is secrecy of knowledge? So what is secrecy of knowledge? I've gone to the university. I have a degree. In fact, I have master's degree. I have PhD. What knowledge are you even talking about? Is it about religious knowledge? I have studied the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. I've been saying revolutionary speaker. Anything I want to say revelation, now my mouth will move. English is my second. Ooh, English will not kill me. All right. So, when I'm talking about secrecy of knowledge, I'm not talking about your degree. I'm not talking about memory that you went to acquire in school. I'm not talking about that one. Ask yourself this question. What have you created? Let's go to the Bible. God said, let's make man in our own image and our own likeness. So God created man. If you notice, day one, God was speaking. God said, let there be light, let there be this, let there be. Until when it was time for God to create, God said, let's create man in our own image. Until we understand this thing, that no matter how much you are speaking English, no matter how much you are speaking in tongues, no matter how much you are praying, no matter how much you are doing anything that you are doing, if you are not creating something, you are not independent. Yes, sir. If you are not manufacturing something, if you are not creating something from scratch to finish, you are not independent. So what are you saying? I'm not financially independent. I'm not independent. What are you even saying? I have a business that I'm importing generator from China and I am selling it in Nigeria. I'm making so much millions. Ask yourself one question. What if something happens and Chinese government maybe have economic conflict with Nigeria and ban Nigeria from buying from them, or ban Nigeria from sending their goods to Nigeria? You don't know that can happen. Ask yourself, what will you do? What will be your fate of your money? What will be your status? What will be your secrecy of knowledge? Knowledge of what? Creation. Because before you can create, you need to know what to create. You need to even first of all know that you are supposed to create something. The idea is that we are even at the point that we have not even realized that for us to make it in life, for us to make the millions that we are imagining in our brain, we need to create something. Yes, sir. Ask a young man now, what do you want? I want $1 million. I want brand new car. I want this. I want that. I want houses. I want lands. Ask the same person, what value do you have in exchange of these things that you are listing? All these things that you are listing, I have it here. But give me a value that is equivalent to this thing so that I can give it back to you. You don't have. Call one. Let's come, follow me. Let's be more just follow me a little bit. Let's be more contextual. Call one person, one youth, one Nigerian youth now. Call one and tell him, I want to give you $1 million. What do you want to do with this $1 million? That is when you will understand the truth. Oh, Jesus. Secrecy of knowledge. They hide it from us. They intentionally hide it from us so that we will not be creative. We are actually creative beings so that we will not be able to blame what we have up here to reality. They know already that we have it up here, but they rechanneled our instinct of bringing it up here to reality. Instead of us focusing our survival instinct of creating something for our survival, we now channel it to money. I'll break it down. Instead of you to start thinking of how you can create something that will serve you in place of AC, you now focus your attention on money so that you now use the money to buy AC. Yes, sir. Instead of you to think of how you can source for way to create your clothes so that you have what to wear, your natural survival instinct will be able to push you to be able to create clothes. But if I ask you today now, do you know how to create clothes? That clothes that you are wearing, can you manufacture? Can you produce it? Do you even know the kind of cotton? Do you even know how cotton looks like? That is when you realize the true divination of Adam was what? So now what is the solution? Immediately Adam realizes that he was naked. You know what Adam did? Adam learned handwork. Adam knew that he has a fight to fight. He has a fight of nakedness to fight. He needs to go and learn tailoring so that he will be able to sew what to wear and cover himself and cover his wife. That the way he's walking the same way animals are walking naked like this is not good for him. Why are they telling him that he should dominate all the animals, but yet still they allowed him to be walking naked the same level with all the animals? How do you dominate something that you are walking in the same level with them? Sometimes Adam will be sitting down eating mango or eating banana and one chimpanzee will come and be licking his and Adam will be just the same way you keep your leg for dog or something to come and lick. Anyone will come and be licking it. And the Adam will not even feel anything because his senses of reasoning is not up to a standard of realizing that he's not supposed to sit like that. The day you realize that you are naked, your faculty will change. I came into church, man. I don't really have much time because I will be making a lot of videos and I have other things. I still have like three other topics that I need to treat. And I don't want my videos to be long much because I'm considering starting posting them on Facebook. Facebook has a way of cutting videos and all of that. I don't know. But man, don't mind my look, don't mind my kind of dull moments. I'm not just feeling too well because my people have lost it. And it's my assignment to bring them back to light. Ask yourself, what can you create? Even if you can create only pin, you can successfully create pin. I will bring in people or money for us to, all what we need to do is to, this one pin that you are creating, how can we create 1 million of it? Then the second thing that we are going to consider is, how can we transfer these things to where there are people that are actually needing these things? There are people that need everything in this life, and they always have money to always give for what they need. What have you created? Dangote is the richest man because he created cement. He's not doing buying and selling of cement. Dangote is not doing buying and selling. He's literally creating those cement from scratch. Elon Musk is the richest man on earth because he creates things. When I'm talking about agriculture, people will be laughing me. Why are you always talking about agriculture? Since you cannot create car, I agree. You cannot create pin, I agree. You cannot even create the clothes that you are wearing, I agree with you. The slippers, the shoes that you are wearing, you cannot even create it. You don't even have an idea how it is being fixed together. I agree with you. But can you just go and can you do the one that your strength can? Can you do the one that you know and beat your chest that you can do it? Can you go and grow crops? Can you go and farm and provide food for the people who are making clothes so that the ecosystem will balance? Since you don't have a job, can you go and farm? Let the people that have job, let them be working in the bank. No problem, we agree. But you that, since you don't have a job, can you go back and farm? Can you just go and grow crops? Okay, I will not be calling it farming again, because the more I say farming, it's as if that word is very, very offensive. Can you go and grow garden, my people? Since you cannot do these other ones, since you cannot create anything, just provide food. Provide food. There is this saying I used to, when I was growing up as a child, I used to tell my younger brother, this is me in my 7 years, 8 years old. I'll be telling them that the way I understand this life, you have to contribute to nature. You have to contribute your little bit to nature, and in return, nature will give you back. But that return that nature is giving you back will be enough to sustain you and sustain you enough, and there will be leftovers. But you have to contribute to it, because everybody has to collectively contribute to it for it to balance. Else it will not balance, and nature is always about balance. Since the white people are creating cars, they are smart logically to be able to figure things out faster. In fact, not as if we blacks too, we cannot figure out things faster. We can, and in fact we have, but it's just that we have rechanneled our survival instinct to something else. We have rechanneled our survival instinct now to money, paper money, that is being regulated by government. Who is government? People. Someone, being the president, being the governor, is regulating you. It's more like you carrying corn. You are carrying corn like this, and then you take it close to hen, and the hen perceive it, and then the hen will be following you. So you will be walking any direction that you are going, the hen will be following you. That is how all of you are desperate for money. Obviously, all of you are desperate for money. I think the only person I have come in contact with that I have seen that this guy has understood this thing clearly He's a very dark man. I give him the credit. A very smart young boy. I will blend with him in future. To be a three powerful force. Very three powerful force. Very dark man. Me and he. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Anyways, it is well. We'll try as much as we can to share the knowledge. We'll try as much as we can to tell you guys the truth. It's more like we are the last generation to say this. Because if for any reason this our generation passed and we are not able to spread this information very fast, rapidly, the matrix format the matrix ideology will overpower it, and then automatically will become lost. Will become lost. At least even if nobody in our generation is listening to us, let's store this information. Thank God for Facebook. Thank God for Mark Zuckerberg for creating these things. That is a man creating something that saved the whole world. And one funny thing about it is that when you create something, the more people that are using what you are creating, the more you are rich. The more obviously you are rich. Ask yourself, what can I create? Be angry with yourself. What can I create? If I show you, you'll be asked, you a so what about you? If I show you my farmland, just one of it, 10,000 heaps of yam. Sorry, 10,000 heaps of cassava. Yam is already in sacks. Yam is another one. $10,000 heaps of cassava and corn. And that is just one section. If I tell you what I'm creating, you're a medical doctor, I agree. What have you created? You're a businessman, you sell things, you're a retail store owner, I agree. But what have you created? You have to create something. Anyways, the highest I can do is to share with the little I can. Let me round up so that I will go create another topic. The best I can. Ebreso Kwaiswa, you're a revolutionary thinker. I will always be doing the thinking for you. All what I need from you is to pay attention. Just pay. Just pay. But not with cash. I don't need your money. I'm rich. I'm rich already. Just pay attention. Pay with attention. Attention is the currency of the universe. I think one day I will explain it better. Pay attention. All right. Thank you very much.